Welcome to Blue Baron Carpet Cleaning Systems here in Holiday, Florida. It's April 20, 2023. We have a compact 45 that's going out to Chicago, and we have another shipment going out today out to Downey, California for a 45 SE series. That was that orange one that I had shown on the previous video. As you can see, look at the quality of this unit. I mean, we got quarter plate, all powder coated, cutouts, all CNC'd with elongated holes, all stainless header, 316. I have a good skill set. I developed a good method of being able to build these headers in a nice precision way, very sturdy. And we have the access point patented heat exchanger, world known all over the world. I've sold overseas as well. But what we've also done is sold to the Prochem industry, where they've had the discontinued Prochems for the 405s and the Legends, so on and so on. So as you can see, the infrastructure of this is built beautifully. We've got tubular carbon steel infrastructure, not just an empty pan, but it's just a very fullness and sturdiness of this unit. I mean, it's just everything about this is very well built. We put a lot of time into what we do. As you can see, we got bar stock, which is high-end fittings. They use this in the car wash industry. Very high-end, not from casting, but they're actually professionally tooled. And it's just so much here. You got your last step injection, stainless braided hoses throughout, which are very expensive. A lot of manufacturers aren't doing that. And most important thing is that you can get a high-end pressure, 2,000 pounds pressure rating. This is 3,500 pounds pressure, but you can get a working pressure well over 2,000 up to 2,500 pounds with this particular AR pump, which has a 24 millimeter shaft. It's very sturdy. It's all belt-driven truck mount with B-size series belts, low shed, very high-end industrial belts with a lot of durability. Oftentimes, people can run these for 4 or 5 years before they have to do their first belt change out. And there's just so much quality in what we do. You should be able to get a lot of work out of this unit, make a lot of money between your carpet cleaning and your pressure washing, and at a price that you can afford. And we got our water box up here, our discharge line from our blower, our inlet return line coming through this way and going out through. We use straight pipe convention, so we're using a 2.5 that gives you fullness of CFM without any diminishing in diameter, which can cause a lot of friction, heat, low CFM, and which equates as the inverse to low inches of pull and lift and mercury lift of your blower system. So your vacuum system has to be free running. There's nothing tying it down like other units where they'll use post heaters to try to, get up their heat because their design in their heaters are inferior to ours. We use all stainless, heavy-walled tubing, 3,500 pounds pressure rated. And that's why we've dominated the industry. You can see us up on the search engines there. Check us out. We've been up there for a long, long time. I've been 18 years building these fine truck mounts. I know what I'm doing. I've been 45 years in the industry. And I've taken apart other units and compared and done my research. So I've been in the industry for a long time, and I know what I'm doing, and that's why we're doing so well. I mean, this is April 20, 2023. As you can see, we got another fleet of truck mounts being produced. We got 2 more coming in from Powder Coat, fully finished frames. Everything here is easy to get to. It's very well organized truck mount. And that's what you want. You don't want something that's not going to be easy to work on. You don't want louvered covers where the heat trapped in can hurt and give you early life for your engine, your blower, and your components. So with all that, as you see, a full instrument panel, last step injection, acrylic flow meter that will tell you how much detergent you're using depending on your concentration. You have a decision valve here pointing up into the acrylic flow meter here, which tells you in your prime operation. Turn it the other way. Actually in your metering, and you turn it the other way, this way will be prime. And when you hit your tool, the marker will go up just as if it did if it was in the prime mode, and now it's working properly. We've never had any problems with last step injection. Well, the way I designed this, it's flawless. It's always done well. There's your pump down in there, your pulse pump. We have an accessory line here for your pump out, so you can be able to hook up your demand pump or pump out for your unit. And we have custom battery cables. We got the discharge here for your oil for your pump, and it's easy to get to, so you don't have to squeeze your hand in there and try to take the nut off. You got your dipstick. On this side, you've got your engine oil drain. Makes it real easy when you have this well built and organized, because you want to be able to maintain it, but with ease and not difficulty, and not having to take off louvered covers and nick your fingers and wrists and hands and whatever trying to pull this stuff apart. Everything is here for longevity, coolness in running, and you won't be disappointed by the quality. As you can see, we put a lot into what we do. And so call us today at 727-505-2989 or look us up online at truckmountstore.com. And just one more thing I wanted to mention is our full, easy to understand panel. Okay, we got our temperature gauge, pressure, and vacuum. A vernier throttle, which is used in aircraft, heavy casing. So you can see this thing can really last a long time. It's unlike the others with your T throttles, and you pull them out and the throttle breaks and you lose that little dowel. You can actually get micro RPMs with this. So if you're doing, upholstery cleaning and things that don't require, or wool carpets that don't require a lot of suction, you can adjust it and adjust the engine speed in accordance to the material that you're cleaning. So as you see, we got our unloader here, our hand adjuster unloader for our pressure up here. We got our temperature gauge that's analog. It can take a lot of heavy temperature without hurting it. We have our pressure gauge here, or actually our HG gauge for our mercury, lift for our vacuum. We have a tachometer with an hour meter built in. We have a switch here that controls the accessory line going out over on this side. We have a power light. Okay, there's your main power right here. That blue light will go on. This light will go on when this is turned on. And then this is your thermal light, which tells you you're doing a dump into your tank to lower the temperature. As you see, you got a temperature gradient here for your thermostat. That can be adjusted, and when this light goes on, it's telling you you're doing a thermal dump. So it's nice to have these controls on there without saying, well, okay, I'm no pressure, no working pressure. It's minimized and it's effortless in the way that I build this equipment. I want it to be easy to maintain, and just super commercial results with temperature and vacuum. As you can see, this is the water inlet. It can come off a fresh water tank or spigot. You got your gravity feed. That is for your WD that will lubricate the lobes inside your blower. And then, of course, your bypass here, which is always kept on a little bit to keep circulation going. That's important because you could literally walk away from this unit and then just go take a walk somewhere, come back at the end of the day. This unit will still be running. It'll be perfectly regulated. It'll just cycle on and off. No worries. Beautifully designed temperature control system and access point heat exchanger, our patented design. And like I said, 3,500 pounds pressure rated means you could get up to 2,500 pounds working pressure. Not like the manufacturers out there that have that cheap copper tube and fin that will blow up after 1,200 psi. Totally useless machine if you can't get high pressure. Why would you want to give up pressure washing jobs? You want to get the most you can for your money in 2023. And these are well-built machines, affordable for you to get in, and you can, change. And in 2023, so many people are getting into the carpet cleaning and floor care industry because you can change your demographics. The way things are today, sometimes you don't want to be in certain neighborhoods. You can control where you go and where you work. And that's very important. And you don't have to suffer layoffs or worry about layoffs or anything. You are in control. You're in the driver's seat. You determine how much money you want to make, where you want to make your money. And that's the power of being in your own carpet and floor care business. And, I've been doing this for a long time, again, 45 years, 18 years building these beautiful machines. We have 7 different models. Like as you see, we've been very, very busy over here. We've got a 47, we've got another compact, and actually 2 47s. We got 2 more coming in from powder coat. It's just people recognizing us for our quality. And, we stood the test of time, and our service is great. I'm very knowledgeable in what I do, and I take time out to talk to people on the phone, and so they can make the right decision. We're not pushy. If you want to even buy just an access point heat exchanger and save some money and not buy a new truck mount, so be it. I mean, either way, we'll help you in this industry. We're supporting the industry today and in this time period, and helping people be able to make money, and good money, without having to empty out their pockets on an overly priced unit that does less work and offers less. So call us today, again, at Blue Baron, 727-505-2989. Look us up online at truckmountstore.com 24/7. Thank you.